Hello guys, Almost Addicted here, and yeah, today I have got an epic survival house or base for you guys, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all made from wood. It's got like a rustic style to it. It's easy. It's got farms. It's got everything you need. So we're gonna take a little look around it, and yeah, see what you think. So off the bat, as you can see, it looks pretty awesome. It's got sugarcane and it's got different entries. So you can come down here and enter this way. I've done some of the interior as well. So we've got a nice sugarcane, and we've got a double door opening, and then you go into this area here. We've got a place where you can do an underground base and put an enchantment table down there, which is pretty awesome. And then we've got our furnaces on the side, and then we go up another level, so we can just go boom like this and go up. I've actually put some of this stuff in later, so like these stuff here and stuff around it. So just look at the beginning here and what you can see around here, and you can always replicate it. So the next level, I decided to go for this sort of thing. So we've got like, it's kind of like a 4-person survival base, I guess. I don't know why that's there. I need to put that there, because otherwise it's going to annoy me. Obviously we've got these, so we can get into the nether. We've got a nether water farm, we've got brewing stands, and then we've got the bedroom up here. We've got a ladder taking us up into this one, and then we've got a bedroom, armor stands, we've got this chest as well. So there's plenty of room, lighting, a little thing up here, a little chandelier. But I really think this is awesome. If you built this in survival, it's going to take a while, but it's definitely going to be worth it. As you can see from the front, so I'll just take a more of a look on the outside so you guys can see. We've got little ponds here as well, so you could probably make some underground bases, but I think it's pretty awesome. It's like a cool garden and everything. It's all decorated, survival base. I don't know what I'm going to call it. How to build a survival base house tutorial. But hopefully it's easy enough, easily explained. It's all block for block, and it's got a little pyramid on the top. So yeah, yeah, by slapping a like on the video, it just really helps me, shows me that you guys enjoy these sorts of builds, and then I can build more. So I definitely do more. Let's have a look. I've got another one, but without further ado, we are going to build this. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm almost addicted. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button, because I've got plenty of houses like this. I did a little poll, and you guys wanted some modern houses, some rustic, some mountain houses, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. So make sure you do not miss out, and definitely share it with your friends if your friends still like Minecraft. And without further ado, let's build this. How to build a house in Minecraft. Okay guys, this will fit in a 39 by 39 square, and as you can see, it's got a pretty nice pattern from the top. And yeah, hopefully it turns out okay. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. I know I'm going to be using a lot of oak logs, so I would slay the heck out of some forests, because you're going to need it. So we're going to work within this 39. So the white line is actually 39 by 39. So I'm just going to put some placement blocks for now, just so we can find our placement. You don't have to place these, but if you're wanting to work in with them, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll keep that 13th block there. So from this 13th, we're going to go forward by 1 and then an extra 1 and place an oak log. We've got our placement there. Right, so this is going to be the front. It's all going to be the same, it's symmetric anyway. So yeah, make sure you follow along carefully. So we're going to do it line by line. So 1 there, 2, 3, and then we're going to go diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2, 3 this time, like that. And we can do the same here, so diagonal 1, 1, 2, 3. So we should have that little U shape, and then we can finish it off by going diagonal 1, 3 across the top, and diagonal 1, and we've got our first circle. At the left hand side of this circle, we can go around here and we just go diagonal 1 each side like that. So you've got kind of like a little fish. And now same at the other side, but we're going to do something a little bit different. So starting from this third one here, this block right here, we're going to go over to it, or this middle block even. We're going to place a block right behind it. We're going to count that as 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2, and then diagonal again up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go diagonal 1, 2 down, diagonal 1 down, diagonal 1 down, and then as you can see, it's all symmetric, so we're ready to make our other circle. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, making sure that's in the middle. So diagonal 1 down at each side, diagonal 1, 2, 3 down at each side, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, and then 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, we've got this little kind of shape here, and what we're going to do is miss a gap, place 1, 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 and you should have a shape like that. It kind of looks like a telephone, I guess. Now at the side here, the right hand side of this circle, we're going to do exactly the same as what we've done at the other side. So diagonal 1 at this side, diagonal 1 at this side. So we've got that little bit. I think we could get into the meat of the big circle, and then we can work on these kind of outside bits that are exactly the same as what we've done here, but I will make sure I do it step by step. Okay, so we've got a 5 across here, which is part of this big circle. So 5, we're going to go diagonal to the left hand side, 1, 2, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2 up this time, and then diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is out like that. And then we can work on this bit, which is exactly the same like that, but just the opposite. So diagonal 1, 2, diagonal 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got a nice U shape now. Now we're going to finish off this big circle. We're going to do exactly the same as what we've done there. So it would be diagonal in this time, diagonal 1, 2, diagonal in 1, diagonal 1, 2 across, and we can do the same here. So diagonal in to the right hand side this time, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is diagonal up, and it should make that circle. So hopefully you should have that circle done, you should have that telephone sign done, and then exactly what we've done here we're going to do for all 4 sides. Simple. We'll start from this big 5 shape, and then we can go out. So out to the left hand side we're going to count diagonal 1, 2, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, and then we can do the 1, 3 across. We'll do the same at this side. So of this 5th one, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we can start to make our circle. So we're going to start on the left hand side of this circle. We're going to count 1, 1, 2, 3, diagonal 1 in, 1, 2, 3, diagonal 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm sure you guys get it now with the circle. So at this side now, I'm going to do this circle. So we're going to go diagonal 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and we should have that little circle. And then either the side, like we've done this here, either side of this one, we'll go like that, because on all the 4 corners we've got that little sort of shape. Now across here we're going to go 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, like we did before. So I'll just change the time real quickly so we can still see what we're doing. And either side of this one, so at this side here, we're going to put the 2 at the side. I'll go up in the air so you kind of get a shape, and you could probably pause the video after it's finished. And yeah, so we're going to work on this telephone sign now. So hopefully I can do this a bit faster. You guys know what you're doing now, hopefully. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Make that circle like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, like we've done. And then the same for this one. So diagonal 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So we've got those 2 circles in the middle of here. 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1. Either side here, making sure it's exactly the same as what we've got there. So 1 either side, like that. Go to this side, do exactly the same. 1 either side, like that. And then we've got our last one to do, and then we can work on getting it done. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Same here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Same for this one. Just pause the video if it's going too fast, or you can rewind it. You know the score. Obviously, it'd take forever if I kept going 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So we're going to go across like that. So 1 gap, and then exactly the same as what we've done with the rest of them. Don't worry, I'll go up in the air so you can pause the video, and you could probably just look at it, because I've done it in the oak logs, so you should be able to see that shape, and you should be able to replicate it. Hopefully it's close enough that you guys can pause the video and take a look. You should see all these little gaps here and stuff like that, so you can count them individually. Make sure you've got that all correctly before you move on. Hopefully it's within your nice square. And yeah, you can start from any side. So this front, that front, that front. It's all the same. It's all symmetrical. So what I'm going to do here is, where we've got these little circles here, each one of these circles we're just going to fill in with grass. Now I'm going to speed this a little bit up, but I'll do 1 obviously. 1, 2, 3, like this, fill it all in like that, and then we've got that, and it's just a little bit raised off the ground. So we're going to do what we've done there for that one. So you should have altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 of them. Yeah. So I'm going to fill these in, speed this a little bit up. Hopefully you guys know how to fill in some grass. If you don't, ask a parent or something like that, or ask a guardian or anything like that, grandma, granddad, anybody. Yeah, so I'll speed this a little bit up. Okay, so hopefully you've got all those grass bits in. Now we're going to start on this big circle. So I'm thinking just stand in the middle of this big circle, and what you can do is take out a little gap in the middle. I put them all down like that, so you imagine me putting a gap there. I'd be like 1, 2, and then you've got a gap, you know. So you're best just doing all 5 so you know the big circle. But hopefully you can take out 4 blocks. And what it means is what you can do is take that block that you've removed and put it along the floor. You can put it downwards like that, I suppose. You can put them downward facing or something like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this big circle, we're going to bring them all up to 3. Now, not while we've got the door here, so when it's up to 3 like this, what you can do where the doorway is have one facing down like that. So you'll have a doorway into it, but this big circle here, we're going to bring it up an extra 2 for each one like this. So bringing all these up, bringing all these up, and this. And then if you place a block there and put it like that, that's how you get it in a certain shape. But I think I'm going to do this one higher, but for now I'm just doing it like this so people get the doorway correct. And yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier. Try to make my tutorials as easy as possible, even if you're quite new at Minecraft. Hopefully I explain well enough. If I don't, I'm sure you guys will let me know down in the description, in the comments even. So once we've done that, we're going to go round this big circle like this, and then yeah, hopefully they should come out correctly. So roughly you want the inside of your house to be about 4 high. So on the 5th one, I think we'll do an extra layer just like this. It's kind of turning into a tree trunk, but you can obviously change your woods out and stuff like that if you're like, oh Jesus, this is way too much logs. Just use a different block, my friend. You don't have to do like that. It can still turn out pretty good without having to do that. So what we're going to do now, either side of these 5 like this, we're going to place that. So we'll go around to this one where we've got a doorway. Either side of the 5, you should have 3 gaps in the middle, like that. On each one. Perfect. So you should have something like that. Now what I'm going to do here is get some obsidian. Now you don't have to do it for each and every one. You could just fill it in with some black wool or something like that. But I wanted to do this. 3, 4, 5. Just whatever height it is to make a portal. Obviously we're going to have to make it a little bit different, you see. Just so it's symmetrical, because if you make it a little bit smaller, it's just going to be a 1 gap. You're not going to be able to light it. So I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 height. That should be perfect. It should be fine. And then to cover it up, we're going to go like this, just like that. And we're going to do exactly the same for these ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the same height as that. So it's a bit of obsidian, but if you've got 4 players helping you out, then you shouldn't have a problem with any of this. We're going to just get these logs to fill it up, and hopefully this will be the ground level to get inside. I don't know what it's going to look like, but yeah, I kind of like to just freestyle my builds and just go with the flow of it. And hopefully it turns out alright. You guys probably don't see them if they don't turn out alright, because I'm not filming it. Well, I have filmed it. It's probably like ruined footage, with me screaming at the end of it, going, "Oh my God, I spent 3 hours doing that and it's crap." You know. So yeah, thank you, lucky stars. So what I'm gonna do, I'll get some oak here. I'm gonna grab some dirt to go across the bottom, and then we are going to grab a wooden trapdoor to fill it up like this, Looks awesome, doesn't it? It looks pretty sweet. And then we can put some flowers there, which will look awesome as well. So we're going to put our stairs of the oak, 3 pieces of dirt or grass blocks, whatever. You can spread the grass blocks if you're in survival. You can just get dirt blocks and just have them spread from the grass to get to it. Bit more work, but you know, it's entirely up to you. You know, you have that option there for you if you care to use it, then you can. People in creative, you've got it a little bit more easier, but yeah. So we're going to fill these up. Okay, so we've got those. Now what I'm wanting to do for this little bit, we can get an oak block there, an oak block there, and yeah, it kind of makes a little archway. Block there, an oak block there, oak block there, oak block there. So an archway for each one, and then we can build these up one more high for each one either side. Like this, yep. So hopefully you've got that, and then across the top what you can do is you can fill that in and poke this out like that. But what you can do, you can always change this if you don't think the oak works with it as well. You can get the spruce, you know. So you can always change that little bit. I think the spruce might work out a little bit better, so I'm going to go with the spruce. If not, you can keep the oak. The oak will just look fine. It will look, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So there you go. So across the top, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 either side. 1, 2, 3, 2 either side. Just pause the video if you feel it's going too fast. But a lot of this is a lot of repeated stuff, so you don't really need to see it over and over, do you? So now we're going to grab our oak, or you can grab your spruce, entirely up to you, but I'm going to go for oak for this little bit because it's at the same level as what we've done there. So we're going to grab our oak and just wrap it round what we have placed already. Just wrap it round like that, nice and easy, nice and simple. I'm going to have to change my my time very soon. Let's get that time changed, man. You know, get that time nice and changed, brother. You know. Right, so I've got that. That looks cool. We've got that little bit. We've got a garden area looking pretty damn good, and then yeah, I'm gonna work on these little areas here. I'm gonna bring either side of this doorway here, I'm gonna bring them up 2 like that. So 1, 2, 1, 2 like this, and then we can do this extra one here that just attaches onto the garden. You can do it, in fact, let's do it one higher. Let's live a little, you know, like this. Yeah, something like that. So it attaches onto each one, so we can do the same here. So 1, 2, 3 high, 3 extra high on these ones, leaving the circle garden as is. Hopefully I'm explaining this alright. I feel like I am. So if you've got a problem with it, I think it's your problem rather than me. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's something, it's just your issue, I guess. You're gonna have to deal with that yourself. But yeah, you should probably, if you struggle with stuff like this, so obviously we're doing exactly the same. So 2 either side, 1, 1, diagonal 2 out, 1, 1, you know. Yeah, usually you get a lot of complaints about people not understanding, and granted, it's probably I'll take responsibility some of the time, but some of the time you need to take responsibility for yourself and understand maybe you've gone wrong a bit, you know. Just watch me now, I'll go completely wrong. But anyway, you get the idea. So hopefully we've got that going through. Now what I wanted to do for this little bit was kind of something a bit, I don't know, different, I guess. I wanted to use it as storage. So either side of the door, you can get this going up. You can get them to the top. Obviously you can't get in the second one, but it just looks a little bit nicer bringing it to the top, I feel. So yeah. And then right here, we're just going to place a little doorway there. What you can do is place another one there, or just an oak log sticking out. I think an oak log sticking out like that would look nice. And then for this little layer, we'll do it on the second one. Here to the top, and here. We've got a lot of storage, and this could probably be perfect for like 4 people. So yeah, we're going to do exactly the same here. So just bring our chest up to the top here. And then on this diagonal one here where we've got 2, we're going to place them here as well. so we don't have to be messing around with stuff in there. So we're going to place that, the log, all done. We've got our farms, 2 farms each, so you could probably put sugarcane in one, but I'm probably just going to put wheat because it looks nicer for the tutorial if it's all kind of symmetrical. I kind of like a bit OCD sometimes with getting things correct and things like that. If that is OCD, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm wrong a lot of the time, so yeah. If I'm wrong now, I apologise for that as well. I can't be sorry enough. I'm really not sorry. What? And then we're gonna put this here, and this, and this, and this, and then we're just. Oh my god, it's so repetitive. Right, so once we've done that, we've got that out of the way. Now, this centre bit here, I'm wanting to put some water in, right? So, across this little bit here, just before we have that, and then underneath here we can put glowstone underneath that bit. So if you haven't got any glowstone, what I suggest doing is just getting some torches and putting them underneath like that. So underneath each one, just get a torch, put it on the log there, and it's all going to be hidden. We're going to grab some cobblestone now, and then just hide these little bits, just fill it all in, just like that. But because you've got that, you can kind of see underneath there. But if you don't want that, this is the different option. I like to give you different options in my tutorials. I know quite a lot of people don't like that, but I personally like doing it, and I know quite a few people who like me showing them different methods so they can kind of make one of my builds a bit more unique and a bit more their own, and it gives them the confidence to you know, do it a bit your own way. You don't have to do it how I'm showing you exactly. If I go wrong, if you go wrong in areas, it's okay to go off on your own and put your own little bit to it. Maybe there's parts of the build that you don't like, you know, and maybe there's some parts that you really love and you want to put it into it. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So it's a 3 pathway into there, and we're going to do exactly the same for here. So where we are here, just go all the way across. We're going to be digging all that bit out, and then 3 across here, because I'm wanting to put some water either side of there, like that. Grab our cobblestone like this, and this across here, and then fill this bit in, and then obviously underneath each one you can grab your glowstone, your torch, whichever method you have chosen. Obviously I'm going with the glowstone, just lights it up a little bit better. Nice bit of hidden light. You can't really go wrong with a bit of hidden light, I feel. So we've got that there, and this little bit here, what I wanted to do is we can actually put some cobblestone in these first little bits, and then this little bit here you can dig it all out and put water. Now if you want to be a little bit more kind of yeah, a bit better about it, you can put these logs going into the ground, but if you don't and you're not bothered and you can't really see it through the water, then just leave it like that, you know. It's only a little bit of water. You can use it for like an endless water supply as well, so it comes in quite handy, but it adds a little bit of water to it. If you want to add something a little bit different, if you just don't want it just as pure cobblestone, what you can do to make it look a little bit better is maybe get some stone slab and change it up like that to add more detail to it. So you can get the stone slab coming down here and just down the side of the path, you know. So it kind of feels a little bit different. You've just got the one path. So that's a different option you could perhaps use for your build, like this. Like that. And I'll just show you what it looks like. Yeah. So you see what I mean? It's just something a little bit different. And then what you can do here is that you can obviously fence it off with a little piece of this spruce, like that. Might put some bush in there. You can put a little gate there, so you just type in gate, or you can just make a gate if you're in survival. Get a spruce gate so you can actually walk through it, you know, and then you can go like that, and then you can close it away from mobs and stuff. Because what I'm going to do for on top of all of these, so mobs can't get up, is would use some oak slabs like this on top of each one of these, and then maybe on the farm as well. You can go round, put one on each one, you know, go around like that, and then to actually get up onto your farm, just do something like that. Get a little staircase like that going down, and then you could maybe put these either side like that. You could maybe put this going up a little bit more, just so you can get a fence on that little bit. And there you go, you can get up onto your little farm there. So it's if you want to repeat that, yeah, you just do it for each one. Go like that, put that in the middle, face a stair either side there, get that, and then if you would like to finish it off like that, you could put another one on top of there. So it just kind of makes a cool little feature to it. So exactly what I've done here, I'm going to repeat it for each one, so hopefully you can just pause and rewind. I'll do it for each one of these, just where we've got our front entrance. Saves me going through it. I'm probably going to change it to where I've got what I've done with this one, so it's all the same as this. But yeah, you get the idea. And yeah, what you can do is you can light these, but I'm going to do it a little bit later because it'll probably be a little bit noisy, and yeah, no, the score. So yeah, exactly the same like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put my wheat farm in, so I'll put these on top of these as well, making sure it's exactly the same. I forgot this one. And then for your wheat farm, just place one water source in the middle, put whatever crops you want in here, it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to fill it all with wheat just for this video. But yeah, I'll speed all this little bit up, going all the way around, and I'll come back once it's finished. Okay, so as you can see, I've got that going all the way around. I've got all these little bits. Hopefully you've done it exactly the same. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm thinking I might do a little bit of garden here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these up to an extra level like this, these corners, just so we can do a bit of a roof on it, just so it looks a little bit better. So in all these corners, going to go 1, 2 diagonal, 1, 2 either side. So like this, 1, 2 diagonal either side. So where we've got our doorway, 1, 2 either side, 1, 2 either side. 1, 2, 1, 2 either side, like that. So what I'm going to do for this bit, I'm kind of wanting the overhang here, but at the same time we could probably do an overhang in here as well. So yeah, I'm going to get some slabs. So I'll work on one little bit. So this is going to go across the top here of these, like this, and I might just put them out like that. So 3 across there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, like that. So you should have something like that. I think what we can do for this little bit here, just so it makes a little bit more sense, is put some stairs in. Or we can put them upside down, maybe. But I kind of want to do this. I want to do it like that. So it kind of, yeah, it's a little bit better. So either side of these, we'll do it like that. Just it'll work out a little bit better that way. And then on top of these, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 1, and then of course 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 1, 1, out like that. And I think that would work a little bit better. Yeah. So I'm going to do the same for these ones. So 1, 2, 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 1, 1. Just thicken it up a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Same for this. Exactly the same. And this side as well, and then we can work on the rest of it. Okay, like that. So across this little bit, I'm kind of wanting this bit to be over like this. So just diagonal them together until they meet in the middle. And then these parts here, this is where we can have these coming up like that. So we can get into that way. And I think filling all this bit in here, we can just go across the top here. If we fill these in here, we can just fill the rest of it in with half slab. So get all that half slab filled in like that. If you bring those inside walls in, you'll know exactly how it should meet. Like this. We can have a little balcony out here, so you can try and get out onto this balcony like that. So yeah, something like that. I think that would work quite well. And then let's see, what we can do is go like this, bring it into this corner, bring it in like this, 1 and it should slot into there perfectly. And then this is when we can actually grab this stuff, can bring this out one more, and then we can go and bring this round, and it should slot into that oak log there. We can place one there and bring it round. You get the idea. So it goes around there, goes around there, joins onto there, bring this out more just so it stops it like that, and we've got a bit of a better balcony. So I'll repeat exactly the same as what I've done all the way around, but I will repeat it for you. So either side of these, we'll bring them out an extra one, and then what we are doing is we're bringing these two diagonals together. So bring these together for each corner, bring this up to the top so it goes one past it, like that, so we've got our level. Bring these two on the inside like that, and then we can of course go over the top of these, and on the inside here it's made a little bit of depth on the inside as well. So let's see, I'm trying to make it nice, trying to add that detail in while freestyling as well, so it's a little bit difficult to explain to the fullest, but hopefully you're getting the gist of this, that I've done it 2 times. So that 2 times should be enough for any person. Then of course we're going to go around here. 1, so 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2. So we should have something like that, and then of course we've just put our stairs going around it until it slots in like this, making sure that's out and it stops it at that point. Same here, bring your stairs round in the oak, bring it round to here, and it should have that going up like that to stop that. And then what I'm going to do, this is where we can bring these up, and then we can place an extra one here, or I guess we could slot into the side of it, so we can put 2 across here and 2 across here, so when we put our fence going across just round the outside of it, it kind of all fits in and it looks alright like that, going all the way round to there, boom. So we've got that fence on, that's looking nice. So yeah, you can do exactly the same as what I've done for each one going all the way round, hopefully. So just fill in these 2 extra bits, because you want this bit here to be slotted in, so you can kind of work with this. And then bringing these up, so obviously it's all fenced off appropriately, and to there, and then stops there. So hopefully you've got all that. If you haven't, don't worry too much, just keep rewinding and eventually you'll get it. But yeah, I'm going to speed it up for the rest of them, so just bringing these in, blah blah blah, you know the score. Okay, so hopefully you've got that going all the way round. You've got these little balcony areas and it's looking tight, nice, beautiful. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go up the side of this like this. I think this would just work out a little bit better. So either side of these, so we're not showing that obsidian block, which probably looks a little bit nasty. Just either the side of each block, we're going to make sure it's the same height as this. So we just have to remove that one block, that one slab there. So we've got that, and then either side here, what we can do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then above here, we just want a 2 doorway there. And this is how I'm going to do it. So around this little area here, I'm going to have a door. Hopefully this will work. It might not though. I want in a door either side like this. One will have to go on the outside. Oh, you'll have to aim it on the inside, and the other one you'll have to be on the inside, and it should look like that. And then across it, we can just go around it. And it kind of all fences it in. And what we can do actually, if we bring it round to this point, we can bring that point up there, and that's kind of like it acts as a support for it, like that. I think that looks perfect for it. So we can do exactly the same for each one of these now. So 1, 2, 3 here. Bring these up to the top so you can repeat it for the rest of them. 1, make sure we've got the 2 gaps there. Bring this up to the top like that, and then we can put our doorway on. So 1's going to go there. We're going to have to place it in from the inside like that, and then bring this round. Obviously these 2 side pieces here will be there, and yeah, just kind of fold it round across the top of that door until we get to that point where it should slot in there perfectly like that. So I'm going to do it for the rest of them, so we're just getting these little gapways. We've got 2 left. Okay, so we should have those going all the way around. What I'm planning on doing, I think we should put an extra one in each corner like this, because we can put a little plant pot or something like that with a flower on, make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, so just go around and place that one on. Shouldn't take long. Yeah, on the inside here now, so obviously we're going to have our floor level about here. So I'm going to grab some spruce. You could do oak as well. We're just going to fill in all of this because this is going to be our floor level. And we could put some stairs in. Just leave a gap in the middle. So find the very center of the place. Get a log going all the way through, and this is how we can get up to the top. So just kind of yeah, leave some holes around it. I'll just fill it all in for now, and I'll show you where you can put your gaps. So you can have 4 ways up into it. So like a gap there, 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 and there. Like that. Let's fill all this in so you can get into each of your portals. Definitely I would advise getting some friends to help you build this. If you're building this on your own and you're in survival, it'll probably take you a long time to get it all, but hopefully it looks good and it looks like yeah, it's worth building. I hope anyway. I hope it's worth all the logs. Let's get this time set here. Same for here as well. Just swing that round on the inside. Get that round like that, so it looks nice. And you can do what you've done on the outside for like these little bits here. So you could just grab a log and bring it up to the top. Obviously that going across the top, and then these bits here. So it kind of looks like a little bit of an archway into it. So if you want to do that, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. It's just a little bit of an option for you there, just to cover it up on the inside. So I guess people don't mind having your obsidian there because it's part of the game, but I kind of like to cover them up, make them look a little bit more nice or presentable. I just think it looks a little bit better. So yeah, just my preference, but if you want to do that, you can do that as well. So we've got something nice on the inside. So we've got that. Let's have a look. We're going to have some portals there, which is going to look awesome as well. And at this underground bit here, what we can do here is we can just take a corner piece out, just 2 corner pieces, and we can do the same as what we've done doorway wise. So what you can do for your opening doors, place one there, place one here, and you can put some pressure plates there or something like that. You do something like this, you know. You can even have a 3 doorway like this and just, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's safe with doing this. So 1 there and 1 from that side. But you can change it about. It doesn't have to be like that. Like that. Even. Like that. There we go. Yeah, you can do exactly the same as what we've done before. So it'd have to be like this. And bend it round. And then boom, boom. Like that. So that looks around but nice. So I'm going to do that for each of these corners here. So yeah, I'm going to speed this a little bit up. I'm sure you guys know how to do this little door bit. And put the little trim across. It can be quite awkward across here, so you'll just have to get into here if you're in survival. Just get it turned around like this. And then you should be able to fit just underneath. And it should fit perfectly. So yeah, I'm going to speed it up for the other 2 left. Yeah, so once we've done that, what I'm going to do here is we just take these out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And then we can grab our water bucket. And we're going to grab some sugar cane. I just think it'll lighten up the area a little bit better, add something to it. So we can bring our sugarcane here. Can bring them up 2 high, 3 high if you'd like. If you want it kind of more hidden for these areas, you can bring them up as high as you like. I don't think sugarcane goes that far, but you can kind of fence it off like that, and it kind of looks, yeah, a bit jungleistic. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm getting quite tired. But if you do this in survival, hats off to you, my friend. But hopefully it kind of works out for you, and it feels like you've got something to be proud of, you know. So for here as well, what I'm wanting to do is maybe we add some bushes in now a little bit. So I'll just do one kind of little area. We've got that there, and then here as well, what you can do is make sure it's in level with that one. You can put this across like this, place one there, and then we can grab our fence, join it all together. You can obviously put some fence so you can actually get through, like just the one fence in each one of these. Where did I put the fence? Here. There we go. And then you can get into those bits as well with fence. Just kind of fenced off and stuff like that. That looks nice. And yeah, so you can do your pathways however you'd want. So if you wanted like a pathway going underneath here, and it joins onto this pathway through that gate, and then you just go into a diagonal thing like that, grab your cobblestone. So you've got something like a path like that, and then the rest of it you can kind of fill it in with do you know, like your bushes and stuff, so you could get some what are you called? You're called bone meal. Get some bone meal, that's right. And then you can fill these little areas in that you've got left, so it feels a bit more lived in, and it looks nice like that. And what you can do for these bits here as well, if you would like, you could grab a piece of glowstone or something like that and place them in here so it lights up this little area, and then of course you just hide it with a wooden trapdoor or something, and it looks like it's pillared into place, looking nice. And then underneath here, if you would like to, you could maybe get something like let's see, would this fit? Why is it not? Oh right, I've picked up the wrong one here. Like this, going across here and slots into this bit, and it wouldn't affect that bit. There's something like that going underneath. You can even have them going on at this little bit here as well. So like one there, to that point there, like that. You know, you could put some different ones. So say if you didn't like that colour, you could maybe change it up by putting some oak this time for underneath this bit, so it kind of matches with what you have already placed. I'm getting tired at this point, proper. It's a long tutorial, this. I get a lot of people asking for these long tutorials, but I get a lot of people complaining that they're too long, and then when I do a really short one, they're like, mate, it's too short. It's like, oh mate, seriously, I'm gonna strangle what? So yeah, so I'm going to do this exactly what I've done for that bit with all the sugarcane, everything, doorway, just the whole shebangs, and yeah, I'll speed it up for the rest of them. So hopefully you've got some inspiration from that bit over there to be able to do this bit. Now you don't have to do it exactly like me, you just take a little bit of inspiration. Maybe you prefer to do it a different way, then that's completely fine, you do it your way. But hopefully from this, what I kind of want you guys to get from my videos is just, you know, at the very least some inspiration from building, because I don't know, I don't really do much but build, so I don't know, I just seem to have a lot of creative flows. I just like, sometimes I won't have any creativity, so I'll just start building. I'll start building absolute rubbish, but some parts of that rubbish build turn out to be okay, and then all of a sudden I get inspiration again. It's weird. Sometimes I'll just meditate or listen to a certain type of music, and then I'll get my inspiration back, or a nice little break which is needed from time to time. But yeah, I'll speed this a little bit up. Hopefully you've taken notes. If you haven't, then just rewind the video. I feel like I have to say it all the time. I'm sorry to the people that are like, oh, stop saying that, but I honestly do, because people don't listen. So I just feel like I have to repeat myself sometimes. So I apologise to the other people. I'm not speaking to you if you get it, man. So yeah, it's just the other ones. I can't say that word because I'll probably be kicked out. So yeah, get these bushes here. I'm gonna put that in. And what else is there? Yeah, so I'll fast forward the rest of them, but you kind of get the idea, Get that all in. Get these either side. You can change your flowers up and stuff. And then for these bits here, I want to fill this in while I'm here. I might as well. Could just get one piece of grass in the middle there, and then I'm wanting to just make it a bit more colourful rose bush. I think this would definitely add some more bushes in. In fact, you could do all three, even though it's hidden away just across there. It makes it a bit brighter. So yeah, I'm gonna fill it in, do the rest of them going all the way around, and then we can work on some different bits. I just need to do the roof, and then we're pretty much done, I would say. But I think we've done quite a fair bit, so hopefully it'll look quite good for it. So yeah, I'll come back once we've done the rest. Okay, it's done. Give yourself a little pat on the back. We've got this far. If you've got this far and you're in survival, congratulations. You have done very well so far. And yeah, we're going to work on to the next bit. Maybe you want to grab yourself a cup of tea before we get this and stuff like that. But yeah, what I'm going to do is on top of these little bits here, I'm just going to bring these up. Just put a slab on top of them, and then we can start to work on the main bit of this roof, and hopefully it looks good for it. So yeah, I'm going to bring this out an extra one on each one of these, and hopefully these roofs turn out okay. I'm going to grab some spruce. Let's bring these ones. I've got to put this one out a bit more. Yeah, so I'm going to grab the spruce wood for this, and yeah, let's get into it. So either side here, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, so it should be overlapping by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And we're going to do the same for this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So for this middle part here, just bringing those out. I'm sure I don't have to tell people double this time. If you got to this point, yeah, I'm home free. I'm home free with the people who can actually build and listen. Yeah, so underneath here, I'm going to go like this, just building each corner. So I'm just going to put stair under until they reach the top. And for the very top part, just going to put a stair in there. I'm just going to turn backwards and place a stair like that. But you can change it up, do something a little bit different. For this little bit here, what you can do is you can wrap it round so it kind of slots in to join the other compartment. Oh, I can't even do it myself. Right, like round like that, and then eventually it should turn into that one. You might have to remove them for it to slot in perfectly, but I'm sure you get the idea. I'm going to peak these roofs up for each one of these ones like this. I'll speed this a little bit up, just bringing these roofs up like this, like I said, like that. Place one out like that for each one of these, so we've got 2 left. Okay, so we've got those 4 peaks. This is what I'm thinking. Maybe something like this. Put this up like that. And maybe for this bit, we can have that poking out like that. Maybe get some white wool or something like that. A white block of your choice. And just place them behind here. So all you can see through this gap is the 2 little white bays there. And then we can grab 2 stairs, join it on like that. And then at the top here, just grab some glowstone. And then grab some trapdoors just to put underneath it, like this, just like that. You can double it up so it goes to that point, it kind of fills it in. You can maybe put one in here or something like that. I think that looks quite cool like that, but yeah, if you want you can just have one sticking out like that. I think that works just as well, looks fine. And yes, I'm going to do it for each one of these, so I'll just repeat it for one more just in case. So 1, 2, 3 across, that bring it up, probably remove that one so we can place that there. 2 white blocks behind, like that, and then of course underneath here we'll put our glowstone, grab our trapdoors, double it up like that, and then we're going to grab some spruce stairs and just double them up. So stair, stair under, a stair at the top like that. And then if you want to remove one, take it out and just use the detail of the oak log as something a little bit different. So yeah, I'm going to speed it up for each one of these. Okay, so we should have those put on, all done nicely. What you can do as well, if you want to put the doors on the front here, you just place them on the front like that. Let's get all these going round. On the inside you can choose to do whatever you like. I might choose to do a little bit of it, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, hopefully, because it'll just look like a really long tutorial and people will just go, I don't know mate, if I can do that. But yeah, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab this and go 1, 2, yeah. So on the inside it should be on top of this, 1, 2. Inside of this, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is just so I know where we can bring this back to. And obviously I forgot to do these going curling all the way around, just joining on the next one. So I'll get that done and bring those 2s up. Hopefully you've probably done this little bit, you've paused the video and done it, but I haven't. I've chosen not to because I get distracted. Because it's quite a big build, you just got to remember it all, and yeah, nah. Hopefully I've done that. I've done that side, done that side. Oh yeah, I've got this side. I might as well just do it on camera anyway. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what sort of builds you want. I'm kind of struggling at the moment because YouTube's not letting people see my videos. So you have to hit that bell button, otherwise you won't get notifications from my videos at all. So if you do decide to subscribe, it's no use anyway if you don't press the bell button, because you won't get a notification, unfortunately. It's just how it works now apparently. So yeah, it's not good. What we're going to place, you place a block of any of your choice just either side of here. You don't have to place a block here, but it just makes it a little bit easier for when we're putting the roof on like this, because this roof is going to combine, curl round like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, and we'll get to this point here, and I might have to put some on the inside like this, like that, so that when it comes to curling round to this bit, it curls round there, and obviously you have to remove some from eventually to slot in like this, you know. Sometimes it gets a bit awkward, you have to do that, but yeah, you get the idea. So basically just bringing this round, just following the pattern, just making sure you're on the outside of it. If you don't want to place it any on the inside, you just go like this, just feed it round until eventually you get to this point and it should slot into this roof here. And then when it gets to the next level, go like that and do exactly the same to fill this in. Should go like that, and then it should start slotting into this area here. So I will speed this a little bit up, hopefully you get the idea of it, like that. Sometimes it can be a bit awkward, so you have to just keep on turning them and playing around with the roof until it kind of works with you. There we go. So as you can see, want to do that, and then we'll leave the top of this little bit, so just these 2 layers that we're going to get done first, and then we can put the top on it. So I'll speed this a little bit up, just doing these parts now. So exactly what we've done here for this one, we'll do for the rest. Okay, so once you've done that, you should have this going all the way around, and then what you can do is bring these slabs here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can take a look on the inside like that. So 5 like that, and as you can see, we've got like these little gaps here. Now you can bring these up and do exactly the same with this white wool on the inside there, just to make it look a little bit kind of like the outside, Not necessary though, you can kind of fill those in however you like. So like I've done underneath here, what you can do is you can kind of structure the roof a little bit if you want. So it kind of looks less bare. I mean, at this point we've used loads of logs, so we might as well use some more. Then underneath here you can put these in for some added details. Add torches in there and stuff like that. I think the finishing touches will be when we can actually light those purple things, portals. So I'm going to do something like this. So we've got kind of that structure. I think at one point we can have some stairs going up to this point, something like that. Or you can have a bit where you can go up to the side. Wait, let's see. Have these coming up like this. So you come out onto this bit and then maybe you go up one of these ladders to get into the next bit. We'll figure that out a little bit later. But it just kind of changes it up a little bit. So we've got that. Now I'm wanting to do a bit of, let's see, wanted to get some birch now for the top of this. I'm just going to square it off. So starting here, and then hopefully those will square off like that. So one there, and it'll eventually turn into a square. One there. You don't have to fully square it off, so it should, like, we can leave a corner off each side. I think it'd work better like that. And then underneath here, I wonder if we can bring this through here and then kind of work it into the roof like this. Yeah, something like that. I mean, you can turn them on each corner like that. Something like that, you know. I think that one's a bit more stranger. Oh, they're both the same. And that one here, we could just put a log there instead and place something on top. Maybe one of these or something like that. These here, end them there. You know, you can kind of mess around with what you feel would work a little bit better. We can remove these on the inside. Maybe get this going up. Something like that, you know. Let's just take them out here. Obviously this one in the middle look a bit dodgy, so just take that out. Take these out so it actually looks like it goes into this place. Take them in from the inside. I mean, what you can do is just go like this with the square and make it a little bit easier. Like that. Take this out. All joins together, and then these ones, bring them up like that, and then you can just sort out the front or whatever. So the front to sort out, you'd be just putting your blocks in. Bring that up to the top like we've done with the rest of them. I have lost my... Yeah, there we go. And then just sort these out, making sure they're all pointing in the right direction. Some of them, you're just going to have to place them like that. They're going to turn a bit dodgy. So it's up to you to kind of mess around with that little bit. But it should look okay like that. So we can take these three out, bring those down, that there, one there, and then just straighten out these edges. Just so the edges are the same. So as you can see, it curls around a little bit different there. Which is not too much of a problem. Just take those out. I mean, people are not really going to see this, but I'm just being a bit overboard with it. But you kind of get the idea anyway. So for this bit here, what we're going to do now is going to place one on each one like this. And I'm going to have a 3 window. 3 high window even. Like that. Bring this corner up. Exactly the same, 3 high window. And we've just got that extra compartment, you know, at the top that we can use for something. You could use it for maybe a watch out tower and stuff. You can even make it, I think I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, but I might not at the same time. But I think adding this birch in with it as well, it'll just make it stand out a little bit better. But we'll put a roof on here, so no need to worry about all that. We'll get this and this here. And then you can fill in with whatever glass you would like. Now we haven't used any glass yet, so you can use the plain white glass, normal glass. I might go with the black glass, you know, something like that. It's nice and clean. I think the black glass looks a little bit better than the normal glass. But you can always use some white glass, maybe some paint glass. I kind of want to have it a little bit dark. A little bit dark. Why not? There. Let's see if I've got that. Yeah. So that's looking nice. Now I'm going to fold this round an extra time. But this top part, we're going to actually make the square now. And this is for the simple reason I'm just going to do a simple roof that's going to consist of this dark oak. And just go all the way around it like a pyramid until it reaches the very top. I'll show you what else you could do. Wait, I'll just do this first. Let's get it around here just so I can see what it looks like, because I don't actually know what the end product's going to look like yet. Like that. I don't know, I kind of like that, but I kind of want a peaked roof. So you could leave it flat like that and just put a flat on. Or you could do this, right? I'll speed it up so obviously you guys will know how to do roofs like this. You just keep going round in a circle until it meets at the very top. So you go like this. And then the next level, you'd be in like this. So you're just going in every time. So I'll speed this a little bit up. Yeah, so I've got to the top here. And I'm just going to place something like that on the top there. But what you can do, you can maybe change these into blocks at the top, like this. In fact, no, you could do something like this. Just turn that into a full block, and then get something like this. Get cobblestone, place it on the top, and then place your spruce, oak, whatever you want. And then you can put a flag or whatever like that, you know. You can do something like this, you know. But I'm just going to keep it nice and plain. But you can put a flag at the top, you know. You get the idea. You can do lots of stuff. For this bit here, what you can do is I fancy getting some just for the inside here. Maybe I might get some oak. I just want to see what this looks like first. So maybe you could get some oak going around here. How does that look? And then we could maybe put like some more stuff underneath it. Maybe some spruce. I'll just check what it looks like before you guys do something. And then you can see if you like it or not. So we could get something like that, and then you could get more spruce and just follow it round like this. It's going over our windows, but do you know what? It's experimentation. Like that. Let's have a look. There we go. So you could do something like that, you know. And if you wanted to expand it a little bit more here, so you only see the bottom of it, so it kind of acts as a bit of a fascia to the building. Then you could probably do that. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, something like that, you know. But you'd obviously, you could light it up on the inside so that doesn't look like just a void of darkness. Let me try from the inside. I'll see what it looks like. If we could take away, would it be on? Yeah, it'd be on top of the windows. So what we can do for the top, on top of the windows, we could maybe for each window, we could maybe place a piece of glowstone. Now I don't know if this is going to work, but it will light up the place a little bit better, I guess. So we'll get our glowstone and we'll see if it takes out that dark recess area and lights it up a little bit better. And plus on the inside here we can then, I don't know, wrap something around like this, you know, and you still get that light coming through the window, which is quite cool. But you could probably put a bell tower in here or something like this. Oh, you can get your glowstone coming from the top. You could have it like a chandelier coming down or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, like something like this, like this, and then it goes down and then out, down and out, and then you just put torches on each one of them. But you could obviously change the colour of this, it doesn't have to be the same. Grab your torches and then put them on this and this one. You can actually put brewing stands on to make these as well, but yeah, it's a lot of resources if you're in survival or whatever, but it's entirely up to you. Put these up to here, these bits coming up, and it just slots into the chandelier perfect. So this is how we're going to get up, and then you can put your floor level wherever you like. Maybe you want the same sort of floor level here, so you can bring it round to this point. I'll just see how it works, and then yeah, just fill it all in for now, and then you can find out where you want your gaps for actually getting up into the building. You can sort that stuff out later. It gives you a better option. So say that you wanted to work on a different part of it before you're limiting yourself before you start doing it, if you know what I mean. So like this, I might bring something up in each corner like this and just turn these into, I don't know, bushes or something. Just put some bushes on it for decoration. It's a bit of a weird setup this, but I kind of like it. You can put some tables at the side, like something like this, and then put pressure plates on it, and it's kind of like a cool little watchout tower area. You could probably turn it into something like a brewing area up here, just whatever you like. I'm just giving you little bits of inspiration for the interior. And then yeah, decide where you want to go down. Do you want to go down straight through the middle, which would be a bit more awkward, or do you want it coming down from each side here, or do you just want the one? So that comes up to the top here. Maybe put a bit of glowstone there instead of bringing it up to the top, so it fills in this little area, and then you could use some of these to fill them in like this. So you've just got the one area to get up into the next part, and you've got other areas. You've got 4 to get up into the other one, but it's entirely up to you. If you want 4 ways to get up into this little area, you can do that. But you've got like that little fence there, and then you've got these coming up to the top here like that. We've got this little area here as well. It's a bit too much to get up into it, but you know, it kind of works. Then bring this up so it slots in here, and then you can turn it into you can light it up, get your glowstone in here as well at the top. I don't know, the top of each one of these. Put your lighting in. Depends on how you want to light it, you know. If you want to light it like this and you don't mind how much glowstone you use, you could probably just wrap it all on the inside like this, and then cover it up, but obviously underneath it won't be covered up. Like this. And then grab this stuff, curl it around the whole thing. You could do it in maybe an oak as well, just to change the colour, change how it looks, so it's not just like this. And then underneath it, yeah, definitely you've got to do stuff to your roofs as well, just to make your build stand out a little bit more, so it's not just kind of something like that, you know. Put some trapdoors underneath or something, underneath each one. And we've got hidden light. I've tried to do as much hidden light as possible, because I think it's just nasty when you can see glowstone. But as you can see, you get the idea. You can fill in this flooring with whatever you like. If you wanted it as a garden, you can just keep it as a garden or something like that. But yeah, I might do something. So these last bits, I don't know if it'd be worth, you know, like putting something in like this or something, or just doing it in the birch. Maybe put the birch underneath so it looks a little less plain. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think something like that, by taking it out underneath each one of these and just placing a birch stair. I think that might look okay. And then we can always add more details with buttons and stuff. Like, as you can see underneath here, you're just going to have to place some birch and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go back inside and sort that out. But it gives you a good idea of what's lacking on the inside as well, what might be different from the rest. So yeah, I'm going to go inside now, and we need to light that purple thing. That's fine. Oh, here it is. There we go. Yeah, so which bit was it? Might be underneath here actually. Boom. Oh, we can't see it from the... Oh yeah, yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. These bits, hopefully they're all covered now. That's covered, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered. Sweet. And then you can add like just tiny details like a button, just to make it look a bit more detailed. That button could be triggering redstone to something if you would like, but yeah, whatever. So I've got that. I think all that's like, it's kind of Japanesey, isn't it? I kind of like it. Kind of alright for freestyle. Let's get some flint and steel to do the final touches. Let's get the final touches on this bad boy, see what it looks like, because this will be the first time I see what it looks like. I'll do it from the inside, like this, and then I shall enter or exit the building. Oh my goodness me, man, look at that. Look at that. Absolute beauty, mate. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. And yeah, you can just change it up however you like. Obviously, you're going to do a little bit on the inside here and fill it in with whatever you choose. So if you want some flooring in with birch, something different, something checkers, black and white checkers, you could do something like that. That makes it completely different, probably take more resources, but I'm pretty sure you won't be bothered if you've used this much resources in the first place. But I'm just going to quickly fill this in, and yeah, so little ideas what you could do. Obviously you've got a place where you want a bedroom, maybe put a bedroom in the place. You've got a place for brewing, so make an area for your brewing stands and stuff like that. Maybe when you go to the nether, you want something around the nether areas for like netherwarts, so you could have a netherwarts farm around the area. You've got a place maybe where you could put some villagers or something like that. There's just all sorts of stuff that you could do in your new base, but hopefully you get inspired by this at the very least, and I've done enough for the interior for you to take your own well, make your own sort of thing from it. But hopefully you got enough inspiration from this video to slap a like on it. It really does help me out, and by sharing the video, building it in servers and putting my name out there, it really does help me, because at the moment, if you don't press that bell button when you're subscribing, I cease to exist. You won't see my videos, so which is kind of sad, but it's how YouTube operates these days. But oh well. But yeah, you can add different details that you like. Now, this is the details that you could probably add, which I forgot to do, is get some plant pots, some plants and stuff like that with whatever plants you feel would work, and just dot them around the place. Like maybe add a little bit more colour here and there, so I'm going to put some here. But yeah, I do a lot of these longer videos, and I do some shorter videos, and I get a lot of hate for doing the short videos, and I get a lot of hate for doing the longer videos. I'm trying to find some happy medium by doing both of them. But obviously you can't keep everybody happy, but I'm sure I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. But every little bit of support from you guys really does help motivate me, because at the moment I'm just I'm losing subscribers because YouTube promotes just a few of you to my videos, and obviously if it's promoting to the people that are active, eventually people are just going to get sick of my content or sick of me, and they're just going to end up leaving. So if it's not promoting me to newer people and stuff like that, then eventually this channel will cease to exist. So I think that's how YouTube is at the moment. I've tried different content, I've tried different animations, I've tried doing different things, trying doing longer, shorter videos, but if it's only going out to my subscriber base, then if I am trying something different, every time I try something new, it's just a chance of losing more people that actually do enjoy my videos, and they now think I'm doing animations all of a sudden. Just yeah, they're like, oh, I'm unsubscribing because you do animations. I'm like, no mate, I'm not, I'm just trying new stuff, you know. It's like people are very dead against you trying new things, which is weird. I kind of just, I don't want to be doing the same stuff over and over. I will do the same stuff that people subscribed for, but I will also do other stuff, so hopefully people get a good variant of content, which I always thought people would want, but apparently not. So I will continue to do, even though I'm going to lose subs, I will continue to do these longer videos for you guys, even though I get a lot of people that don't want it. But yeah, so long as some people enjoy it, I guess that's what matters. So shall catch you in the next video, and thank you for all the support. Peace.